We were in El Chalten, the windiest place on earth, but also the land of rainbows. I guess there were so many because of the crazy weather. It was always trying to give us everything at once: wind, rain, sun, snow, ice. Things moved between hot and cold very quickly here. I had decided to go hiking on my own for a few days to see the famous sights of the area, namely Laguna Torre and its iceberg beach, and of course to get a closer look at Fitz Roy and its surrounding glaciers. At Laguna Torre, I spotted a condor soaring overhead, effortlessly managing the high winds. As I made my way down from the ridge, the wind increased to such a level that I could no longer walk, forcing me to desperately crawl my way back down. I can't say I wasn't scared, but the wind truly earned my respect that day. The iceberg beach is quite the sight, littered with pieces of ice of the most amazing shapes. I went back at sunrise to see if the weather would clear, but there were no summits visible yet. The lighting was beautiful though. I made my way over to the camp at the base of Fitz Roy, taking the long way around to see the glacier of Piedras Blancas. Again, that evening, I witnessed winds like never before, seeing a huge branch fall directly on another tent. However, it was a mountain start the next day, as I set off in the dark for a view of the sunrise. Little did I know the spectacle I was in for. As the final section of our trip, we decided to hike the Huemul circuit, a 4-day route that gets you as close as possible to the southern Patagonian icefield. It snowed on the first day, but at least we found a sheltered camp spot, out of the freezing wind, to spend the night. The route had us crossing rivers and scrambling up loose mountainside, finally even forcing us to walk on the glacier itself. From Passo del Vento, or the Windy Pass, the view of the icefield begins. It's impossible, even in person, to comprehend its size. It stretches as far as the eye can see, a vast mass of ice, eventually fading into the clouds. The Viedma glacier eventually feeds into Lago Viedma, another of the huge southern lakes. Again, there are icebergs floating in the freezing water, fallen from the Great Wall, where ice and water meet. An impressive sight. From our campsite, we could watch as the wind whipped up spray from the lake, and we were grateful to have left the packrafts behind on this occasion. First light was magical, and only fitting for our last day on the trail. It was a long day, but a good one. The views finally perfect. We left the next evening, heading back north and home. Patagonia had lived up to all the expectations. We had both seen and learned so much. At every turn, Patagonia had offered us its best. I was most grateful.